Hey, what's up? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to provide you the best crypto content you can find in 10 minutes. Starting with our Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin has broken down very strongly. I tweeted about this late last night, in which we're about like here or so, where there was very, very little volume coming in, and it looked very weak right about here. And I woke up this morning and it broke down completely. Okay, so it went right through the support level here at 22,300, and now it's found a new support at about 22,000 or so. That's strong psychological support, nice round number. And right now, according to the RSI, it is close to being oversold. It's not quite oversold yet. It's at 34, and we expect to see anything under 30 to be oversold or strongly oversold. So at this point, it seems like to me that it's just going to keep moving down and moving down and moving down, and possibly retest some of the lows that we've seen here. 21,400, 21,500, something around that level, and you're going to be seeing that combined with some sideways action. But I expect that it's going to stay within the established boundaries of this range here that I've put up. So the range is on the low end for support about 19,500, and on the high end about 24,500. So it's going to chop and continue to chop sideways, and with a slight uptrend, I think. So for now, we have to wait and see what kind of volume we'll be getting coming from next week and further from that. Now for Ethereum stuck in the same kind of range. However, it's held up a lot better than Bitcoin. I woke up this morning and I looked at the charts, and it's really surprising how well Ethereum has held up lately compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been down. Ethereum is down just a little bit. Bitcoin's down 2% today. Ethereum's down not even a full percentage, about 0.75% or so. And Ethereum has held up very well. So that massive move up that we saw in the past couple of days seems to still be intact. And now with this sideways consolidation, if it gets some volume, this thing can really run, especially if it pushes through that resistance point that we outlined about right now. It's about 1630. Pushes through 1630 and retests 1700. And if it pushes through 1700, that is huge. That is massive. That would be majorly bullish. I'll be looking for that, see if that happens. I think it's going to continue to chop sideways for a little bit, maybe even downtrend. But right now it's RSI 62, so it's not too overbought. We expect that over 70 would be overbought. And so for now, I expect that it's probably going to stay sideways. But if Bitcoin goes down, expect that Ethereum's also going to go down as well. So that's definitely, that relationship is still intact. It just won't go down as much. So next, I want to go ahead and just talk about Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is at 42.5%. It is puncturing right through the support level, this upward trend line, and this concurs with what I've seen. Again, people are dumping Bitcoin right now for Ethereum and other altcoins and stable coins. So Bitcoin's dominance has completely gone off a cliff here, from peaking in June 11th, all the way back down here. In June 11th, it was 48%. Now it's at 42%. So this is a positive sign, because what it's showing you is that in a bear market, you're going to see more people buy into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is seen as a safer asset. However, in a bull market, you'd see more people put their money into altcoins. So the only thing I'd say about that is that you could also possibly put it in stable coins, which would also reduce the Bitcoin dominance level. But I would still expect that during a bear market that we would see Bitcoin retain this uptrend here, and the Bitcoin dominance would continue upwards. And now that trend is potentially in jeopardy. I'll be watching this and giving updates as I see them. All right, so let's move on to today's major story. So the first thing I want to talk about is this pig butchering crypto scam that has been very popular and very prevalent throughout the last year and the year before that. It's gone up massively. I've seen Many of these crypto scams being launched. I've actually been the target of several of them myself. And this one right here, they call it the pig butchering scam, because the gist of this scam is you meet somebody on an online dating platform, or somebody sends you messages through your Twitter DMs, and they try to get crypto information out of you. They try to butter you up with compliments, and they try to, what they call here, being fattened up, right? They're just try to romance the victim, and after that point, then they try to get you involved in these phony cryptocurrency scams. So they'll say, oh, well, invest some money with us and we'll give you money in return. We'll give you X amount of tether or X amount of crypto in return, because this is the one I've seen so far. It's investing in a mining liquidity pool, and that mining liquidity pool will give you, $2,000 a day or whatever. And honestly, that's a straight up scam. There is no mining liquidity pool that's going to give you $2,000 a day if you invest your money into it. So if it seems too good to be true, it's too good to be true. And a lot of these crime syndicates, they take advantage of people who are lonely or people who are vulnerable, and they try and get cryptocurrency out of their victims. So I definitely recommend you guys check this out. But basically, it targets a victim. They go through online chats. They establish this level of trust, and then the lover encourages their target to invest in cryptocurrency. And then after the victim agrees to invest some money in the phony platform, they disappear and never to be seen again. So this is extremely easy for somebody to pull off. All you have to do is a certain amount of social manipulation, and then all you have to do is get them to invest in whatever it is, in whatever crypto platform, and then boom, they're gone. So what's going on here apparently is that there are many crime rings based in Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar, and other parts of Southeast Asia, where they run industrial scale scam centers to find new victims. So they have these huge call centers in Southeast Asia, and these crime syndicates traffic people through these the call centers and force them to perpetuate these scams online. So, and the number of them have increased dramatically because they have been very effective at fooling some people, and they're looking to target specific individuals, vulnerable individuals who don't have a lot of social connection or need some kind of romantic interest. So that's something to watch out for. Definitely, someone's getting into your DMs about the latest and greatest crypto opportunity. Always do your own research, do your homework first, and always be skeptical about these fat yields they promise. All right. Next, I want to talk about another crypto scam, and this was the MyBitcoin scam. So recently, the MyBitcoin founder actually was convicted of a maximum possible sentence of 20 years in prison, and they were convicted of 4 counts of wire fraud and 3 counts of money laundering. Now, this is actually kind of one of the OG crypto scams. It was founded in Las Vegas in 2013 and tried to get people to buy into this bogus virtual currency called MyBitcoin. So it's one of the OG scams back in 2013, and they got this guy Randall Crater, and now he could be facing up to 20 years in prison because when you bought this MyBitcoin, he would essentially just steal your money. So this is it's unfortunate to the victims and people who get involved in this, but again, like I was saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. All right. One more thing I want to talk about is CZ. All right, CZ is one of the big dogs in the crypto community, okay? He is the CEO of Binance. Now, CZ, bringing things into perspective, all right? Instead of focusing on on a monthly timeline, instead, he goes with a yearly timeline. He says, for crypto, fundamentals have not changed. Utility is growing. Fundraise, invest, transfer, micropayment, remittance, DeFi, NFTs, and the metaverse. There are a few mismanaged and failed plots, a few sellers, still net more users, institutions coming in, build. So CZ is saying that the crypto community needs to focus more on building and not to get too discouraged by the few mismanaged and failed projects. And I would say when it comes to that, also the crypto firms as well, and companies like Celsius and 3AC. So just focusing on those is kind of missing the forest for the trees. So we need to focus more on building, is what he's saying. And I definitely agree with that. I think in the long term, you're going to see these projects and this utility grow tremendously, especially when it comes to the decentralized finance space. I'm big into that myself. And payment and remittance has been one of the driving factors for countries adopting cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and stable coins, because they don't have a stable currency in their own country. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. If you like this, please let me know. Leave a comment, follow, like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, signing out.